Hey there, what can I do for you? I want to thank you for helping me with Griff. You did everything you could for my brother, more than most people would have. I know it might look like it didn't make any difference in the end. Griff's in debt and on the run like usual. But at least I know we tried to help him. I know people can change no matter how bad they were, but I'm not holding my breath. None of us is perfect, but I've come to realize that Griff is a little less perfect than most. My brother is what he is, but I've learned to deal with that. I'll never forget that he looked after me when I was just a kid, but I don't feel like I owe him anything anymore. I've made my peace with Griff and what he means to me. If he ever shows up again, I'll deal with him. But I'm not going to dwell on my brother anymore. It's time to move forward. So, is there anything else you need? Okay.
Yeah, what do you... We fought against the Republic forces for some time, over the course of many battles. At the start, they were not much of a threat to speak of. But once the Jedi Revan took charge, things began to turn against us. The Republic fleets began to use more than just basic tactics. Feints, counterattacks, mass deceptions. Revan was a genius on the field. Revan abandoned worlds of their defenders so that others would be too fortified to strike, and was willing to make sacrifices in order to advance goals. And in the end, Revan proved too much for us. But it was close. So close. It looked like the entire galaxy was within our grasp. I still remember that final battle in the skies above Malachor 5. The two fleets filling the space around it, outshining the stars. It was not your ships, or your men, or your vaunted fight for freedom that won this, the final battle of the war. It was by the actions of one person, the Jedi Revan, that you prevailed. His strategies and tactics defeated the best of us. Even Mandalore himself was taken aback by the ferocity of his attacks, the tenacity of his defenses, and the subtleties of his plans. He fought us to a standstill, and then began pushing back. We really didn't have a chance. It was what we had wanted all along, in a way. We wanted to fight the best, in a battle that would be remembered for centuries. And we did. And Revan won. I don't hold a grudge against Revan, and neither do any of my people. It was the greatest moment of my life to be in that battle. If Revan had been a Mandalorian, nothing in the galaxy would have stopped us. But wishing for the past to be different is useless. Better look to the future, as we should now. We'll talk more later, I think. Is there something else you want to know? Your...
Statement. Statement. I know some elements of my functionality, Master, but not all. Answer. There have been numerous repairs and tampering made to my system, Master. Several systems are not operating as they should be. The fact that my memory is incomplete may be due to meatbag incompetence, or something else I am unaware of. Answer. Some of my motor functions can be safely repaired, Master, but anything in relation to my memory core is extremely sensitive. I have safeguards installed to protect that core that I cannot deactivate. It is not impossible that other, lesser memory functions could be restored, however. Answer. You may attempt to restore portions of my deleted memory, Master, but some skill at repair is required. The deeper functions of my core memory, however, would still be unadvisable to tamper with. Conjecture. It is possible that some external stimulus might result in the memory core being reactivated, but I am unaware of any program existence to do so. Answer. Simply tell me that you wish to make the attempt, Master, and I will attempt to walk you through it. Please do be. Affirmative. If you believe your skills are up to the task, Master, then I can certainly guide you through the process. Request. I only ask that you be oh so very careful, Master. I am too valuable and well-crafted to perish at the hands of ineptitude. Negatory. No, Master. You are not a droid, however, and therefore your skills are limited by the physical capabilities of your meatbag extremities, or some such. Appeasement. Yes, Master. Of course, Master. Statement. As you wish, Master. The first stage is the simple one, and that is accessing my central control cluster. This may take a while. First, you will need to open 3 panels. Now close the last panel. I am afraid the operation did not succeed, Master, though it was a valiant attempt for a meatbag. Supplication. Perhaps it would be best if you desisted your efforts for the moment, Master. This seems to be going nowhere. As you desire, Master. I cannot help but claim a small amount of
How may I be of assistance to... What is it you would like to speak to me about? Well, I mentioned before that my parents had fled to Taris. Perhaps I can tell you about that. In the early days of the Mandalorian War, there had been fighting closer to the Outer Rim worlds. Cathar was there, yes. My people had a great reputation as warriors, and that appealed to the Mandalore version of honor. They sought to test themselves against us, I think. Test themselves by bombing our world, slaughtering my people while they slept or while they ran. They swooped down from space across the world, firing at anything that moved. They used ships in space to destroy all orbital facilities and bombard the surface. We did resist, and in spite of their violent attack, we did stave them off for quite a while. But in the end, we were doomed. We were not members of the Republic. Cathar was beyond the edge of the Republic, in the Outer Rim. And besides, they could not have known. Our interstellar communications were the first things the Mandalores hit. All other short-range communicators were jammed. We were on our own. We knew what was coming. We had fought the Mandalorians in the first war against Exar Kun and the Sith. We knew there would be no mercy for us. The most we could do was pack the few of our people who survived onto what few ships remained and send them off into space as fast as they could. Most did not make it. My parents carried me as a baby with them, and were lucky enough to escape. They fled as far as they were able, and eventually settled on Taris. They could stand running no further, I think. But Taris was a horrible choice. Dominated by humans, intolerant of other species, it made everyday life unnecessarily hard. My father turned to stimulants. He spent much of his time in local bars and dives. But we are warriors. It runs through our blood. And when he was on stims, he became foolish. He let his warrior nature get the best of him. So he would get intoxicated, and he would fight. And finally, one day, he would die. Killed by a man who provoked him into a fight and killed him like an animal. I am sorry. I cannot talk about this any longer right now.
Yes, what's on your mind? Oh, it's nothing, sorry. I told you my wife died 4 years ago. I've just been trying to remember what she looked like. It shouldn't be so difficult. I can remember things about her, things she did, the way she smiled, what her hair smelled like. Our last fight. Just not her face. I try and hold it in my head, but it's gone. I know, is that strange? Maybe I shouldn't be talking to you about this. But I should be able to remember her face. It's frustrating. I feel like I'm losing her. It must look really strange for me to be obsessing like this still. You must think I'm incredibly stupid. Well, I suppose you're probably right, but I have to do it anyway. The only thing that's kept me going since she died has been the need to find Saul and kill him. It's better to think about that than anything else. If I can do that, then maybe I can let her go. Let it all go. If we encounter Saul, if we ever have the chance, promise me that I'll be the one to kill him. I have to settle this. I need to. Whether it does or not, that's the way it has to be. I guess there's no need to discuss it until then.
How can I help? Yes, that brought me a lot of peace. More than I thought it would have. Thank you for urging me toward it. After all my training, I would have thought it would have been easier. Apparently, I still have much to learn.
Got something on you? I don't. Maybe, but I...
Calo Nord is dead, Lord Malak. He has failed in his mission. Forgive me.
The penalty for failure is death, Admiral Kareth. But the failure was Calo's, not yours. You may rise.
Shall I hire another bounty hunter, Lord Malak?
No mere bounty hunter can stand against a Jedi. I shall not make the same mistake again. My apprentice, Darth Bandon, shall take care of our young Jedi friend. Find Bastila and bring her to me, alive, if possible.
As you command, Master.
You felt it, yes? Another vision? The Force continues to work through us, showing us the star maps unearthed by Reverend Malak. It is strange that anyone would have built a star map here. The entire surface of Manon is covered by nothing but vast oceans. It is possible. The melting of polar caps or a cataclysmic earthquake could have buried the land beneath the waves eons ago. Records from that time are incomplete. The ocean floor is vast, and much of it is uncharted, even by the native Selkath. But how could Revan and Malak have found their way down? No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Yes, what's on your mind? Manon's a neutral world. They're the only source of Kolto, the healing fluid, and they use that to remain free from both the... That's all I can think of, at any rate. You mean if I kill him? Well, I never thought about it. I suppose I always assumed that I would be dead once Saul was. Understand that whenever I envisioned taking on Saul in the past, it was always as the captain of my own ship, or alone. In those cases, I would risk everything. But I'm not in the same situation now. I wouldn't risk hurting you or the others. You don't think I would throw away everything we're doing here, do you? I would like to think that I wouldn't put you in danger, that I wouldn't forget that there's more behind Saul that needs to be stopped. If I saw Saul, however, if I had the chance, I don't know what I'd do. I really don't. I mean, his death has been my entire focus for so long. I know, I'll see this through. I promise you that, no matter what. As for what comes afterward, well, let's wait until I know that I'm around to see it.
How may I be of... What is it you would like to speak? Of course.
Statement. Affirm request. I only ask that you be oh so very careful, Master. I am too valuable and well crafted to perish at the hands of ineptitude. Negatory. No, Master. You are not a droid, however, and therefore your skills are limited by the physical capabilities of your meatbag extremities, or some such. Statement. As you wish, Master. The first stage is the simple one, and that is accessing my central control cluster. This may take a while. Now close the last panel. Supplication. Perhaps it would be best if you desist. As you Acknowledgement. Statement. HK-47 is... Affirmative. Request. Statement. Now close the last statement. Oh, you've shorted out something, Master. But there's nothing to do with my memory. Ow! I am supplication. Perhaps it would be best if you desisted your efforts for the moment, Master. This seems...
You Republic people are so pathetic, sitting around groveling at the table scraps the Galactic Senators deign to give you. It makes me sick.
The Senators work for the good of the whole galaxy, not for individual gain.
Ha! Don't make me laugh, you gutless simp. It's the destiny of weak-minded fools like you to be ruled over by the strong, like we Sith.
I'm warning you. Don't push me or you'll get just what you're asking for.
Try it. Just try it. I'd love to see you throw the first punch. And with all the cameras around, the Selkath would be all over you inside of 30 seconds. You break their laws. You pay the price, Republic scum. But I can see that you're not man enough to back up your words anyway. If you ever feel like relieving yourself of your worthless existence, feel free to come by our enclave here. We have many ways to fulfill your wish.
Yeah, what are you... Oh, I apologize, Master Jedi. I should not have been rude. No, really, I should apologize. I should try to control myself, as you Jedi do. Is there anything I can help you with? Well, these damn Sith are everywhere on Manaan, pushing us Republic citizens around, trying to goad us into breaking the law somewhere. Yeah, the Selkath want to maintain their neutrality in this war we're fighting with the Sith, and they enforce it very strictly. So we just have to sit here and let the Sith insult us, and we can't raise a hand against them. Otherwise, the Republic will face severe Kolto export restrictions, and that could lose us the war altogether. I'm sorry, but everyone knows what Kolto is. It's the most powerful healing agent in the galaxy. I would have died several times myself if we didn't have this stuff handy. But the reason it's important here is that Kolto is only found naturally on Manaan, and all of our attempts to synthesize it have failed miserably. So, we sit here on the surface, the Selkath harvesting what Kolto bubbles up from the bottom of the ocean, and we buy it from them. Well, us and the Sith, of course. The Selkath don't want to play favorites. The Selkath think that by staying neutral, they can play both sides, selling Kolto to everyone that needs it, and making themselves too valuable to be worth conquering. Well, that, and they threaten to destroy the only natural source of Kolto on the planet if anyone tries to attack them. But I think they're underestimating the length the Sith will go to get what they want. They're probably planning something already. Is there anything else you require? A star map? Like an ancient artifact or something? No, I'm sorry, I've never heard of it. Is there anything else I can do for you? It's big. Real big. Actually, it's pretty much the only real city on the entire world. The only place for us air breathers, anyway. Manaan is a water world, which you may have noticed on your way down to land here, inhabited natively by a species of fish people called the Selkath. They built this city to cater to us off-worlders, and as a base of operations to export Kolto, which is the only real thing they have to trade here. The Selkath think that by staying neutral, they can play both sides, selling Kolto to everyone that needs it, and making themselves too valuable to be worth conquering. Well, that, and they threaten to destroy the only natural source of Kolto on the planet if anyone tries to attack them. But I think they're underestimating the length the Sith will go to get what they want. They're probably planning something already. Is there anything else you require? Of course. If you have any other questions, you should probably see Roland Wan. He's the Republic diplomat here. He's by the Republic Enclave near the visitor residences. Oh, if you don't know where that is, go north from here, then south past the port official in the first courtyard, east into the second courtyard, then north, then east again. You got that? Have a pleasant stay, Master Jedi.
Obey the laws here on Manan, human.
Kako Chichopa, Kumba Mui Ravwanaji, Chiska Nichu. Kuyami Juski Chika Nai, Hang Bakoga Snaktilia, Tapi Jubong Kuki Pangpa on Mamaji Human Acting Pikatune Hako Chichopa Kimba Mui Rabwanaji Chiska Nichu Kaba Hako Chichopa Kuyami Juski Chika Nai Pangbakoga Smaktilia Tapi Jubong Kuki Pangpa on Mamaji Human Acting Pikatune Hako Chichopa Kimba Mui Rabwanaji Chiska Nichu Kaba
Calto ready to load before my shift is over. I don't have time to listen to your stories. I've got a full shipment of Calto ready to load before my shift.
If you have any other questions, you should probably see Roland 1. He's the Republic diplomat here. He's by the Republic Enclave near the visitor residences. Have a pleasant stay, Master Jedi. If you have any other questions, you should probably see Roland 1. He's the Republic diplomat here. He's by the Republic Enclave near the visitor residences. Have a pleasant...
Yeah, I can't talk now. I've got to get this Calto loaded up before my shift is over. There's a lot of money to be made in the Republic in times like these. To survive, of course. Here there's going to be a heavy meteor shower in the Coruscant system this year. Last time this sort of thing happened, the whole swoop racing circuit for this sector has been falling apart since the Sith bombed Terrace.
Precious Republic's days are numbered. It won't be long until Malak turns his armada loose on Coruscant itself.
Save your empty threats, Sith scum. Malak isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds, not with the entire Republic fleet waiting for him.
You're a fool. When the Sith descend on Coruscant, our numbers will block out the sun itself. The galactic senators will collapse trembling in fear and beg for mercy at Malak's feet.
You underestimate the Republic's resolve. We'll die before we surrender Coruscant.
That can be arranged. Remember what happened to Taris. Malak could do the same to the core worlds.
He wouldn't dare.
Now it is you who underestimate our resolve.
If it wasn't for those damn Selkath neutrality laws, I'd teach that Sith a thing or two. I suppose you're right. You probably know best. You are a Jedi, after all. I guess getting mad doesn't help any. Well, as long as the Sith stay out of my way, I'll stay out of theirs.
Those Sith are always trying to goad us.
I have to stop talking to Sith. They make me want to break so many laws just to pound the smirk off their faces.
I cannot render assistance, citizen. Move along.
Greetings, Master Jedi. I hope you have a pleasant stay here on Manaan. If you have any questions or needs, please direct them.
Malak will show you Republics how a war is really when you Republics sicken me. We'll do the galaxy what's this? Another Republic lackey wandering the streets? Don't worry, the Sith will destroy you along with all the rest who don't bow down before Malak. I have nothing more to say to you. I have important Sith business to attend to.
Kakinja nawabakaon, pichage borang turang, nada chawa ishun kun, noba mulira tilai kuka, kang ibora tongchit. Chiwi aita ka tongchicha, agi uko tune, chuna mulira, tangi wama jikona. Tong ipa non tu nek abog tong hitwama aki inko tune o tong hitwama ji aki inko tu tong panokun non nek chiwi aita ka tong chicha kakinja nawabakaon pichage borang turang nada chawa ishun kun noba mulira tilai kuka kan ibora tong chitsa. Tong hitwama aki inko tune, o tong hitwama ji aki inko tu, tong panokun, nonek, chiwi aita ka tong chicha, ki mulira kun kin, kimba no kong nik wota, diska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smack toma, kuyami jusku chita nai, uchua penki, topa na oto bokasa. Tong hitwama aki inko tune, o tong hitwama ji aki inko tu, tong panokun, nonek, chiwi aita ka tong chicha, ki mulira diska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smack toma, kuyami jusku chita nai, uchua penki, topa na oto bokasa, yubabato kamchi, yatuka tong hitwama aki inko tune, o ปวดต้องที่หัวมาจีอากีก็ตุต้องปานกคุณนอนเน็กชีวิตไอตากาชองจิจากีมูลิราคุณคิงชีวะแอบไอตาคังกีชานาคิวปอร์นิโบคุณมูลิราสนิโมปอยวังกาตังอิทวามาจียูมันอักอิกตุเนชีวิตไอตากาชองจิจาagi uko tune chuna molira tangi wama jikona tongki pa nonku nek abog tongki wama aki uko tune potongki wama ji aki uko tu tong pa nokun nonek chiwi aita ka chong chicha ki mulira kun king kimba nokun nik yokta chiwa aita kan ki chana kuporniboคุณมูลิราสนิโมปอยวังกาต้องอิทวามาจียูมันอักอิกตุเนต้องอิทวามาอักอิกตุเนก็ต้องอิทวามาจีอักอิกตุต้องปานกคุณนอนเนกชีวิตไอตากาชองจิจาki mulira kun king kimba no kun nik wota diska dosoki kopa bono nakachu labora na winki smack toma kuyami juzku chitanai uchua penki kopa na oto bokasa yubabato kanchi ya tuka ulanต้องฮิตวามาอากิอิโกตุเนก็ต้องฮิวามาจิอากิอิโกตุต้องปาโลคุณนอนเนกชีวิตไอตากาชองจิจากีมูลิราคุณคิงคิมบาโนคุนิกโยตาดิสกาโดโซกิโคปาโบโนนาคาชูลาโบรานาวินอีสนักโตมาคุยามิจูสกุชิตาไนอุจูอาเปนกิโตปานาโอโตโบคาซายูบาบาโตคังชียาตุกะอุลันต้องฮิตวามาอากิอิโกตุเนก็ต้องฮิตวามาจิอากิอิโกตุต้องปาโนคุณนอนเนกชีวิตไอตากาชองจิจากีมูลิราคุณคิงคิมบาโนคุนิกโยตาดิสกาโดโซกิโคปาโบโนนาคาชูลาโบรานาวินกิสมักโตมาคุยามิจูสกุชิตาไนอุจูอาเปนกิโตปานาโอโตโบคาซายูบาบาโตคังชียาตุกะบุลันต้องฮิตวามาอากิอิโกตุเนก็ต้องฮิวามาจิอากิอิโกตุต้องปาโลคุณนอนเนกชีวิตไอตากาชองจิจากีมูลิราคุณคิงคิ Kimba no kumnik lota. Diska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smack toma, kuyami kyusku chitanai, uchua penki, topa na ota bokasa, yubabato kamchi, yatuka ulan. Tong hitwama aki inko tune, potong hitwama ji aki inko tu, tong pano kun, nonek, chiwi aita ka chong chicha, ki mulira kung king, kimba no kung nik lota, chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi inko tune, chuna mulira, tong hitwama ji kona, tong kipa no kun nek abog, Tong hitwama aki inko tune, potong hitwama ji aki inko tu, tong pano kun, nonek, chiwi aita ka chong chicha, ki mulira kung king, kimba no kung nik lota, chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi inko tune, chuna mulira, tong hitwama ji kona, tong kipa no kung nek abog, Chiwa aita kang kicha na kupornibo. Kun muliras nimo poi wanga tang itwama ji human acting ikatune diska dosoki kopa bono nakachu labora na winki smack toma kuyami kyusku chitanai uchua penki kopa na oto bokasa yubabato kamchi yatuka ulan. Tong hitwama aki inko tune, potong hitwama ji aki inko tu, tong pano kun, nonek, chiwi aita ka chong chicha, ki mulira kung king, kimba no kung nik lota, diska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smack toma, kuyami kyusku chitanai, uchua penki, topa na oto bokasa, yubabato kamchi, dat chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi inko tune, chuna mulira, tong itwama chikona, tong kipa no kunek abog. Diska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smack toma, kuyami kyusku chitanai, uchua penki, Tong hitwama aki inko tune, potong hitwama ji aki inko tu, tong pano kun, nonek, chiwi aita ka chong chicha, ki mulira kung king, kimba no kung nik lota. Diska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smack toma, kuyami kyusku chitanai, uchua penki, Topa na oto bokasa, yubabato kamchi, yatuka ulan, tong hitwama aki inko tune, potong hitwama ji aki inko tu, tong pano kun, nonek, chiwi aita ka chong chicha, ki mulira kung king, kimba no kung nik lo diska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smack toma, kuyami kyusku chitanai, uchua penki, topa na oto bokasa, yubabato kamchi, yatuka ulan, tong hitwama aki inko tune, potong hitwama ji aki inko tu, tong pano kun, nonek, chiwi aita ka chong chicha, ki mulira kung king, kimba no kung nik lota. Diska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smack toma, kuyami kyusku chitanai, uchua penki, topa na oto bokasa, yubabato kamchi, yatuka ulan, ต้องคิดว่ามาอากิตุโกตุเนก็ต้องคิดว่ามาจิอากิตุโกตุต้องปานกคุณนอนเนกชีวิตไอตากาชองจิจากีมุลิราคุนกินคิมบานกคงนิกโยตาดิสกาโดโซกิโคปาโบโนนาคาจูลาโบรานาวินอีสมักโตมาคุยามิจูสกุคิตาไนอุจูอาเป็นกีโคปานาโอโตโบคาซายูบาบาโตคังชียาตุกะอุลานต้องคิดว่ามาอากิตุโกตุเนก็ต้องคิดว่ามาจิอากิตุโกตุต้องปานกคุณนอนเนกชีวิตไอตากาชองจิจากีมุลิราคุนกินคิมบานกคงนิกโยตาดิสกาโดโซกิโคปาโบโนนาคาจูลาโบรานาวินอีสมักโตมาคุยามิจูสกุคิตาไนอุจูอาเป็นกีโอปานาโอโตโบคาซายูบาบาโตคังชียาตุกะอุลานต้องคิดว่ามาอากิตุโกตุเนก็ต้องคิดว่ามาจิอากิตุโกตุต้องปานกคุณนอนเนกชีวิตไอตากาชองจิจากีมุลิราคุนกินคิมบาน Con mulis limo poi wanga kun biskin. Lumirana no. La boda na winki smak toma. Jiska da soki kupa bona na chachu. Chawana bota ugatagwa kin kanki dora. Kuyami juski chika nai. Da tuka ulwan. Jiska da soki kupa bona na. La boda na winki smak toma. Jiska da soki kupa bona na chachu. Chawana bota ugatagwa kin kanki dora. Kuyami juski chika nai. Ubabatu.
Welcome to Manan. I'm Roland Wan. As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic should they require aid. Kolto is a precious resource. Its healing powers are near miraculous. During times of war, Kolto becomes even more valuable. As long as we have the permits, we will continue to harvest Kolto and ship it to our Republic soldiers battling against the Sith. Of course, the Sith enjoy the very same privileges. If there was some way we could gain an edge over the Sith in our Kolto supply, but the Selkath are fiercely protective of their neutrality in this conflict. They do not want to grant either side an advantage. beautiful place, Ahto City. A paradise on the water. But remember, within the city itself, the Selkath have absolute authority. They're a tough race, but fair. Obey the Selkath laws, keep the peace, and you should encounter no problems. I assume you received a visitor guide to the city when you docked your ship. I regret there is little I can tell you that's not in the visitor guide, my good Jedi. My duties rarely permit me to venture beyond the walls of the Republic Embassy. Oh, of course. Of course I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council. An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manon? Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first. No. You do what I want and maybe I can... We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Ahto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Firaxan sharks, but while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back. It's heavily guarded, we're sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manon. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it. That is what we would ask you to do. There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far. Good. It's a logical place to start. But you should also hear about the other options available to you. We managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for pass cards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain access that way. Good. It is a very intelligent and skilled individual, but there is one last method you should know about in case all other options fail. The Sith have got the Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith Masters use this bay to land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith Enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a pass card to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card. The Sith base itself is very heavily guarded. If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered and killed. Here is a pass card to get you inside our facility. You should find all you need to get started in there. You can choose whichever of the methods you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first? Good call. Just make sure you don't push him too hard or we might lose him. I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data recording from the droid, return it here to me, and we can see about getting you that information.
I'm sorry, I'm on duty, citizen. Please refer any questions to our diplomatic corps. Thank you.
I can't. If you got a problem, go talk to our diplomatic representative. Don't bother.
I'm sorry, I'm on duty, citizen. Please refer any questions to our diplomatic corps. Thank you.
So, you're the one Roland has got to help us interrogate this prisoner. I hope your Jedi powers will come in useful. This one has been most resistant. He's a Sith spy we picked up a little while ago, snooping around outside trying to get in. We thought he was suspicious and brought him inside when the Selkath weren't looking. But it seems the Sith have done a pretty good job of conditioning this guy, and we haven't been able to break him yet. The Sith protect their really important spies with some sort of mental force feedback system. They can turn their minds in on themselves, so force compulsions won't affect them. Combine this with conventional training to resist interrogation, and sometimes it takes months to get them to tell what they know. Do you want to interrogate him now? Well, the training the Sith gave him will protect him from most normal interrogation techniques, and also from force persuasion. We have found a few hooks you might find useful. He was with another man when he was first spotted. We think it was another spy, but we didn't manage to catch him. We also seized some personal documents he had on him when he was captured. It would seem that he's married to a woman named Tila. We checked this in our computers, and it seems to hold up. We've sent a couple of agents to investigate, but it may be a while. Because of his conditioning, he's able to resist it at small doses. But if you give him too much, his body realizes what you're trying to do and shuts his mind down completely. If you do that, you'll have to inject him with an antidote that neutralizes the truth serum. Unfortunately, that too has a drawback. It causes short-term memory loss. This may work to your advantage because you can try the same tactic over and over again. But if you use it too much, he may forget everything we want to know. Shall we get it started then? Hey you, wake up. Someone wants to talk to you.
What do you want? What companion? Tila? How did you find out about her? Yes, it could be so much easier. All right. I'll tell you what you want to know.
What's the passcode to the Sith base?
It's Zeta 245698 Alpha. Just no more.
Good. With this pass, you should be able to get into the Sith base without trouble. Just don't delay too long, or they might learn that he's been captured.
Chopa Jawa Wisyun Kun, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Juba Chi Jopa Kun Wata, Kimba no Kun Nik Dota, Sumirana no Frata Donko Sercha Doman Toma. Chiska nichu, Kimba mulirat wanaji, Kimba noku niksat abog, Kakincha nawabakaon, Tung abashun ni chunchi. Dahuba botenya go Gigi Piti, Chaskrunki to Patslimo, Gino molirani bubo, Tonkimba, Noku neksak, Tangit wamaji kona, Tangit wamaji, human ak in Chiska nichu, Kimba mulirat wanaji, Kimba noku niksat abog, Kakincha nawabakaon, Tung abashun ni chunchi. Dahuba botenya go Gigi Piti, Chaskrunki to Patslimo, Gino molirani bubo, Tonkimba, Noku neksak, Tangit wamaji kona, Tangit wamaji, human ak in ikatune, Ichuta, Dahuba botenya go Gigi Piti, Chaskrunki to Patslimo, Gino molirani bubo, Tonkimba, Noku neksak, Tangit wamaji kona, Tangit wamaji, human ak in ikatune, Ichuta. Dahuba botenya go Gigi Piti, Chaskrunki to Patslimo, Gino molirani bubo, Tonkimba, Noku neksak, Tangit wamaji kona, Tangit wamaji, human ak in ikatune, Ichuta.
So you're the one who's gonna try to get into the Sith base. This is our main computer room here. We got the box of pass cards we got from the Sith, but we haven't been able to break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns. The strings of numbers that end the code sequences. If we could complete those strings, we would have the key to their encryption system. The encryption system is composed of 6 matrices. Each is based on a mathematical method. The holes we're missing are the final number in each of the strings. Most are simple, but the final 2 matrices seem to be much more difficult. The second last matrix has a pattern looping back on itself, or something. And the last is divided into smaller subparts. Maybe the pattern for that is within each part. But I have to admit, all this is a bit over my head. I haven't even been able to slice past the first matrix, and I've been at this for hours. I've ruined a dozen cards already. But the good thing is we have a whole box of them, so you don't have to worry about running out anytime soon. Since Roland said you were cleared, you can use the computer freely. I'll be here if you have any questions. Can I help you with it? Okay.
Sorry, buddy, but the hotel is closed. Ever since the murder, the Selkath have made me keep this place locked up tight. Only the Selkath authorities, and those authorized by them, are allowed in. This old Republic war hero by the name of Sunry was seeing the Sith woman here, Alasa. Well, they were seeing each other, but the other night a blaster went off in one of the rooms. Sunry got seen leaving the place, and the Sith woman was dead on the floor. But not everyone thinks this Sunry did it. So the Selkath are holding him in prison, while the case gets sorted out. In the meantime, they closed down my hotel. But enough about my problems. You can't stay here while the investigation is on. You'll have to find someplace else to stay. Sorry. Sorry, ever since the murder, the Me? Oh, right. I'm Ignis. This is my hotel. But since the murder happened, I haven't exactly been able to do a lot of business. That's the price of law and order here, I guess. Yeah. Sorry, but ever since... A what? Nah, never heard of it. Now, this area is closed on account of the murder, so you're gonna have to... Yeah.
This street is for Sith only. You gotta pay a 20 credit toll to walk down this street. Hiding behind the Selkath laws. Typical Republic cowards. Out of my way, unless you want to feel the... You dare mock me? If it wasn't for the Selkath laws, I'd teach you proper respect. Back off, Republic. Back off, Republic.
Queedle is the local favorite. You should cheer along with us. He needs the encouragement.
What do we have here? A lost off-worlder, perhaps? You're probably here for the swoop races. Track us through the West Corridor. Get moving. I believe Queedle Malta has taken the top spot. I prefer the professional races. His win was just a fluke, an aberration. I'm no guide. The Sith don't suffer questions for long. I am fond of the sport, true. But it's more about hating races I don't think should win than actually paying tribute to those I favor.
Hooked Jax shows the proper spirit of competition, and it has brought him to the top before.
The Gamorrean? You're joking.
Brute force to the finish. He's very efficient. Hurry it up.
This is a poor use of my time. You should know not to annoy one of my kind.
What did you say? You don't want trouble from me, friend. You might as well take a blaster to your own head.
So, you have some courage. Dumb as a Bowmar cast-off, but you've got courage. What do you hope to accomplish with this threat? Even if you expected to live through my attack, the Selkath would lock you up for fighting in their streets. Ah, so you wish to goad me into action so the Selkath turn their unyielding laws my way. Amusing. Perhaps you aren't so foolish. You've made your jest on the one world where you would not be immediately struck down. I suggest you look away while your assumption holds true.
We might have a position within the Sith organization for one such as you.
Your offer is pretty good, but I've heard some nasty things about you, Sith. Is it true you bombed Taris into dust?
This is war. In war, certain distasteful acts cannot be avoided. But ask yourself this, when we win this war, would you rather be against the Sith or with us?
You make a good point. And I'd never turn down a job that pays up front.
Excellent. Report to the Sith Embassy tomorrow for your assignment. I have no desire to speak to you. I know you have links to the Republic.
The whole swoop racing circuit for this sector has been falling apart since the Sith bombed Taris.
You got any armor plating for my swoop bike? I thought this garbage was free. You actually sell this junk? You fish are a strange breed. Don't worry, Junkman. When I want garbage, I'll be back.
Vandibu Gelfa, Hoisidan Duftadan Gelfa, Hoisidan Gelfa. Wouldn't Tufla when now for the Dufta? She endured it out. Dora. Wouldn't Tufla Vandibu Gelfa, Hoisidan Gelfa Vaninogan Gelfa. Kolo Duf Divan Rebut, Ufta Gel Chief. And now, Papuelta, Kolo Duf Divan Rebut, Dikel Di Remote, Duftadan Gelfa, Hoisidan Gelfa. Wouldn't Tufla Vandibu Gelfa, Hoisidan Gelfa Vaninogan Gelfa.
Move about your business, human.
Only people who have business with the Sith are allowed inside the embassy. You can ask, but I doubt you'll get many answers you'll like. Go, stay. Doesn't matter to me. If you want to... Only people who have business... Oh, really? You mean someone like you actually has some real purpose inside? Well... Yes, well, I suppose you really do have some business here. Head on in.
You there. I don't recognize you. How did you get in here? Your passcode is out of date, and I don't recognize you at all. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough. Commander Gran, report to the security desk immediately. You authorized this person to enter. I don't know them, and their identification doesn't match up. They're spies.
What? Sound the alarm! Droids, destroy them!
Sorry, ever since... Ha! They... Yeah. Sorry, ever since... This old... Well, but not... But enough. Sorry, buddy. Ever since... A what? Me? But since this... But...
Con mulis. Labot datuga. Ubab.
Hey! Hiding behind the Selkath laws. Typical.
Queedle is the local favorite. You should cheer along with us. He needs the encouragement.
Back off, Republic dog. You could out of my way. Unless you want to feel the wrath of... You dare mock me? If it wasn't for the Selkath laws, I'd teach you.
We might have a position within the Sith organization.
Your offer is pretty good. But I've heard some nasty things about you, Sith. Is it true you bombed Terrace into dust?
This is war. In war, certain distasteful acts cannot be avoided. But ask yourself this: when we win this war, would you rather be against the Sith or with us?
You make a good point. And I'd never turn down a job that pays up front.
Excellent. Report to the Sith Embassy tomorrow for your assignment. I have no desire to...
Sorry, but you're too late to recruit me. I've just hired on with this. And why are you bothering me? I'm here on Manaan to find work as a mercenary. I'm not here to chat with tourists. Sorry. I don't have time to sit here and answer your questions. I have to get ready.
Look, there's a lot of credits to be made in the Republic in times like these. If we survive, of course.
You got any armor plating for my... I thought this garbage was free. You actually sell this junk? You fish are a strange breed.
Untersta sierfa, Ustakel Chief. He avfare Lurisa du Federatolo du Fedan Gelfa. Hoisidan Gelfa. Ora, du Fedan Gelfa. Wenna. Ora. Untus Blabvan Nibu Gelfa. Hoisidan. When Untus Blabvan Nibu Gelfa. Hoisidan Gelfa Vaninugan Gelfa. Kolodus Ivan Rebut. Ustakel Chief. Dufedan Gelfa. Hoisidan Gelfa. Untus Blabvan Nibu Gelfa. Hoisidan Gelfa Vaninugan Gelfa. Gloria, and keep me on Gorukio. When now for the Dufta, she enjoyed it out, and Razi good. She offered to Kolodus Ivan Rebut, Papuelta, Dora. Gelmotun Fusi ni Pirongan di Gelfa. When Dora, Untus Blabvan Nibu Gelfa. Hoisidan Gelfa Vaninugan Gelfa. Kolodus Ivan Rebut. Ustakel Chief. Dufedan Gelfa. Hoisidan Gelfa. Untus Blabvan Nibu Gelfa. Hoisidan Gelfa Vaninugan Gelfa. She offered to. She enjoyed it out, and Razi good, and keep me on Gorukio. When now for the Dufta. Gloria, when now for the Dufta. She enjoyed it out, and Razi good. She offered to. Kolodus Ivan Rebut. Papuelta.
Only people who have business. You go. Only people who... Oh.
You there. I don't recognize you. How did you... Your passcode is out of date, and I don't recognize you at all. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough. Commander Gran, report... You authorized this person to enter. I don't know them, and their identification doesn't match up. They're spies.
What? Sound the alarm! Droids, destroy them!
You there. I don't Your command... You author... I don't know.
What?
What can I do? I'm here. What can I do? So be it! I'm here. I'm here. Now that must have hurt. I'm here.
Nice.
You shall
I'm here. Yes?
You. There.
I'm here.
Never too old for this.
Let's make I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. What can I do? What? What can I do? Now that must have hurt. What? What can I do? There. What can I do? Yes? What can I do?
And you need?
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.